Apparently I made a mistake. Last time I ended the video saying that we would see what the Hibari Festival would be like next time, but when I open it up, I realize it says this. Cause yeah, I try not to read like the whole line when I end the video because I want to see it for next time, obviously. And I just noticed, whoops, my bad. So yeah, I guess we're not seeing the festival after all. All right, but yeah, so yeah, last time, things didn't go too well for us with Isuzu. Tried to get her a case, and it didn't work out too well. Even though I think she still wants it, and she just, is doing her thing where she pushes people away intentionally. But I think she actually still really liked the case. Unfortunately, we still kind of effed up, and now our relationship, yeah, like she said, we're maintaining the status quo. So, yeah. Yeah, and also her telescope is blank and broken, probably. Yeah, the entire Hibari Festival has ended uneventfully. Again, my bad. The post-festival cleanup scheduled on the day after also ended, which means that the students get to take the rest of the day off school. It is a compensatory holiday to give tired students time to revitalize. Since she has no homework, Aoi Isuzu had intended to take it easy and spend the entire day lazing about. That said, she slept in until the afternoon, and half of her day is already gone. Relatable. But that posed no problem to her, as she had no plans in particular anyway. She doesn't even have the drive to actually do something with her time. Also relatable. Just loafing would do. Oh. That's a nice casual outfit she has. Something about deciding on the club's plans from here on out since the Hibari Festival. Wait. Something about deciding on the club's plans from here on out since the Hibari Festival ended. There we go. So well. She decides to skip. Nothing has changed for Aoi Isuzu. Sorry, Isuzu, I didn't mean to look in the telescope, even though I did. Even though a telescope secret had been found out, everything is still the same. Skipping club meetings on some days and attending on others. Helping out with the school festival preparations on and off. And on the day of Hibari Festival, she herself did check out the self-made planetarium that showed the southern night sky. Aww. She was dead set on abstaining from participating completely, which resulted in a neglection of both her reception and guidance jobs. Now on second thought though, would this really be called the same? Something simple like helping out with the festival program she ought to have been perfectly okay with doing. Doing just that would not have killed her. Yet even so, she had decided not to. So it is getting worse. Fuck. You couldn't. You could say her mood wasn't up to it. Perhaps another factor was that she didn't want to see him. Oh. Kogasaka You, that meddlesome upperclassman of hers. I'm sorry. If she had shown up, he would have undoubtedly tried to show her the planetarium. There was no mistaking that fact. And of course she would have taken his bait and gone to see it for herself. Maybe that is what she could not stand. She did not want to move their relationship beyond the position it already was in. But... Oh... She has no need for friends or companions. Are you sure? For if they did become friends, she would only find herself at a loss for what to do. It would only trouble her with needless worries. So in summation, that is her reasoning for not showing up today. More than likely, at least. What am I doing letting my mood sink on this precious day off, she wonders. She decides to read her own fortune... She decides to read her own fortune for a change of pace. After shuffling a tarot card, she cuts the deck and draws the topmost card. It was the Lovers again. However, today it was in the reverse position. Oh, never mind, it's not funny anymore. Drawing a card in the reverse position essentially means that whatever the card symbolizes is to be perceived with negative connotations. Yeah. The drawing this card symbolized heartbreak or a shattered friendship. No. Suzuha, help! She puts the card back and shuffles the deck again. She then repeats the process until she eventually pulls out the lovers in the upright position instead. Aww. After getting what she wanted, she wonders herself why she was so flawed, why she was so fixated on getting the lovers in the upright position. Just about any card in the upright position would have sufficed. He still could vividly recall the look on his face at that time. That painful expression he wore when she told him that nothing was going to change. Think about it now makes her chest hurt, but just a teensy bit. But you can't forgive yourself for feeling like that. But you don't have to forgive yourself, it's fine. What if it's mutual? Ding dong. I pressed the doorbell to Aoi-san's house. Uh-oh. Chinami. Or would that be worse? I cheerfully raised my hand to greet Aoi-san as she came out from the porch. We're back to this? Why would you even think that? Yes. More friendship. Feel like coming by a club today? Yes. Yeah, it's almost time after all. Busy? Lies! Blatant lies! I just saw your POV scene, woman. Well, not much we can do about that, I suppose. What kind of plans, if I might ask? Nothing. Well, at least you said it. So, you're just plain skipping? Okay. I mean, if you don't have anything to do, why not drop by? Please, I need you. Is there no way I can force you? If I attempted to cross that line, I'd most likely get Aoi-san waving a club resignation form in my face. Or trying to file a lawsuit. Even though she didn't distance herself, despite that, I looked through a telescope. Even though nothing at all changed between us after that incident. Nevertheless, she would surely distance herself if I tried to get closer. I wasn't in the hobby of being a pushy person either. What do you mean? We've been doing that with her and Mare. Would you mind though if this time around I actually tried and went for a more forceful approach? Her face. Even if I hated being pushy, I hated this current status quo more. I don't know, maybe something like forcing you there by carrying you over my shoulders? Lol. Please don't. Is there nothing I can do to make you go? Because I don't want to. She coldly brushed me off with those words. Oh, but I want you to actively participate. No, we already have sets enough for that. But it's more fun if you're there. I see. Please? Do you really believe that? A brief pause ensued. This is just a guess. I wasn't trying to reproach her. But is that also the reason why you skipped out on the Hibari festival? This was just me being pushy. I was just clinging on to the vainful hope that being forceful would maybe, just maybe, change something. Seems like she actually did. What'd you have to do? That's so. That's a lie, isn't it? Oh. I'm heading off to the club. Alright then, see you again at dinner time. You gave me no reply. Please come! Don't skip dinner too, please. Also, help me. Yeah, it doesn't look like she's feeling well. She doesn't have a cold or anything, so she should be fine. I was sure that everyone could kind of already tell that Aoi-san was skipping, but there wasn't a single person who called her out for it. This friendly atmosphere is one of those things I liked about a club. In that sense, forcing Aoi-san to participate was a brain-dead idea no matter how you thought about it. We got all these people who don't want to show up! Yay, tea! I love you, Kusame. Since we were all still exhausted from the Hibari Festival, we decided to take it easy. We're planning out what the club's gonna be doing from here on out, right? We got midterms too? Has my student improved at all? I'm guessing not. Nice. If we had some sort of tournament to enter like the sports clubs do, then we'd actually have something to work towards. You can have like an astronomy club. What? An astronomy club quiz tournament? Let's do it. Oh, yeah. That makes more sense actually. But I want to do a quiz too. Yeah, I see them pop up on the news and whatnot every now and then. That's unexpected for someone who loves astronomy as much as you do. That makes a lot of sense, actually. If you make it in time, maybe we can enter it in the contest too. Man, are we really gonna go into a contest? That'd be freaking awesome. Well, yeah, let's go. We're gonna win. No complaints here. Let's go, hype! Yeah, buddy. I'm ready, let's go. We all clap, yeah! We're gonna win! Same, Kusame, same. We can study now, it's fine. Unless you sleep again. So planetariums can project more than just stars? Buddy? Buddy? You okay? You need a minute? Saying. The moment I heard him talk about the Southern Hemisphere, a single person immediately came to mind. Did Aoi-san enjoy seeing those?
南天のオーロラってきっと実際に鑑賞するにも最高ですよね。だって寒さに我慢しなくていいから。
Maybe Isuzu can teach us about it then.
オーロラを見るには長い時間外で待たないとだからね。暖かいというのは魅力的だろうね。
Then she'll probably show up more to the club.
一度本場にも行ってみたいですね。修学旅行はオーストラリアがいいな。
You get to go on a school trip in Australia, right?
うんですよね、岡泉先輩。
この春に僕が行った修学旅行先は沖縄だったけどね。
国内なんて今時流行らないのに。
沖縄も暖かくて良かったけどね。
小雨ちゃん、こももちゃんに生徒会権限で海外に変更するよう持ちかけられない？
Oh dang, I doubt it. You might be able to force her hand if you use the usual method. Oh, well, I mean, maybe. Wait.
でもいいですけど、姉さんは不正が大嫌いですので、相当の覚悟が必要になりそうです。
I feel like that method works more for Kasame than it actually does for Komomo, to be honest. I just wonder what those extreme measures would be.
それがそうと、オーロラ写真撮影が可能だったら天体観測の時間をもっと増やしたいところだね。
屋上の使用は金曜日だけになっていますからね。やっぱり展望台は使えないかな。
立ち入り禁止だし難しいだろうね。
That doesn't matter to me.
内緒で使っても姉さんにバレたらまた廃部の危機に陥りますよ。
True. Yeah, she said she is a supervisor after all.
葵さんに屋上の鍵借りるのは？
I can't see her lending it to us.
貸してくれたとしても姉さんにバレたらやっぱり廃部の危機になりそうです。
Also true.
じゃあいつでも屋上を使用できるようにするしかないのかな。
久垣君に働きかけることになるだろうね。
Should we let Kosame-san take care of that?
純潔を奪う覚悟で迫れば確実だと思いますよ。
Okay, you two have fun with that.
それ脅迫ってことなんじゃ。
Listen, it's fine.
久垣君が監督ならテンクルは真面目に活動していると納得さえすれば屋上の常時開放を生徒会で打診してくれるかもしれないね。
That shouldn't pose a problem since she had observed this well enough over the summer break. All we needed now was one final push.
私、姉さんに聞いてみますね。もしかしたらすんなり許可してくれるかもしれません。
Kasame about to get wild.
そうかな。いろいろイチャモンつけられそうな気がするけど。
Either way, the fact of the matter is we'll have to convince Isakaki that we're deserving of it.
今後の方針が一つ増えたようだね。
Although the Memoria Festival had ended, the Astro Circle was still just as busy as always. The only thing missing was Aoi-san. Honestly, it felt quite lonely here without her. Well, I mean, Aoi, Setsuna,
みんな、また明日。
Komomo, Mare. Again, why don't you people show up? Darn it. Bye, Asaho. At least you show up.
明日からは通常授業ですよね。
集まるのは放課後だね。
We parted ways with Kosame-san and Okazume-senpai in front of the station as they were taking the train home. Darn it.
それじゃあ、私も帰るけど。
They're saying, you have to help out at the cafe, right?
なかったら、
But I
りょ
work.
うちゃんについていくんだけどな。
Don't I work there? What happened to that? What happened to that? Or I think her dad probably gave us like the okay to go and to come and leave whenever we want, didn't he? Passed my house and came all the way out here because there was a place that I wanted to visit.
行ったことないんだよね。
Yep, I think so.
住所大丈夫？
I got directions from everyone, so I'm all good. Plus, if I have trouble, I can always just figure it out by the building.
やっぱり私も。
Won't your allowance be taken away if you skip out on helping the cafe?
そうだけど。
It's okay. What about I just call you if I have any trouble? That work for you?
もちろん。
Oh. Well, I'll have fun with work. I'll drop by and help you out whenever I have time.
絶対だよ。
Oh well. Let's parallel my schedule. See you tomorrow. And so I'd also said goodbye to Asaho, although I was a bit reluctant on her part. Then made my way towards the Space Science Center. I see. It said that it was located on the other side of the station. Also that it was close to the ocean side, but the road you had to take was a different one than if you were headed for the elementary school. Hibarigasaki is a commercial sea harbor town that flourished as a trading port a long time ago. A port town, in other words. Near that harbor was a science center that had a built-in planetarium. I guess this is it? Ooh, nice. I like the background and the little dome. I didn't find any signs of such to point me in the right direction, which I probably guessed was because this place was already closed down. The reason I didn't get lost was because I simply followed the path to the harbor. There was a humble-sized building which sat low atop a large plot of land. There was also a big tower protruding from the center, which I guess was the observatory. The part of the round roof was most likely the planetarium. Despite its grand exterior, you could easily tell that the building was abandoned by the fact that the courtyard hadn't been taken care of. If that wasn't enough, there was also a chain running across the gate to the premises. The concrete walls also looked somewhat faded in color. But I wouldn't really call this place a ruin. Apparently the Science Center falls under the town's ownership, but everyone in the club said they hadn't heard any talk about them planning to tear it down. Perhaps they were planning to reopen it sometime in the future. I'm sure that would make Aoi-san delighted. Oh yeah, for sure. Or who knows, maybe she would view it with indifference like she did with everything else. No, not that. Now then. Time to trespass. I didn't exactly come in with a particular objective in mind. I simply wanted to see the place with my own eyes at least once. The place where Aoi-san had received that telescope of hers. What about taking a look inside of the building? If I would take a look inside if the building was open, but I'd have to have some serious balls to get past that chain. Oh, I thought we were doing that. I like the lookout. I had to worry about the fair amount of street traffic. Anyone in those cars lining the intersection would have a full view of me. Oh, fuck. If I fucked up anywhere down the line, I could possibly have the cops called on me and get arrested. Oh, goodness gracious, the stakes. I may have a bit of an easier time if it were dark out. Notes for later. That being said, the entrance to the building was probably locked. I wouldn't be able to do much more than wander around the courtyard, even if I managed to get myself inside the property. As I aimlessly wandered around the perimeter for a bit, I suddenly noticed a person in the distance. I stopped and strained my eyes to get a better look. Is it Isuzu? Oh. The shadow was inside the museum grounds. Well, that's not Isuzu. Huh. That's odd. Maybe it's someone affiliated with the place? Is it the old director? Wait, oh shit, wait. Oh, you can actually kind of make out his face a little bit. I thought it was just like a generic silhouette. No, you can actually like, see his face a little bit and shit. And like his outfit too. Dang, okay. Huh. As I was thinking that, the figure that went on to disappear behind the building. I looked around the outer perimeter in an attempt to look for whoever it was, but it seemed I slipped out of my sight. They might have gone inside, but then again, the front entrance was on the other side. Who knows? Perhaps there was more than one entrance to the building. Is there a back door? Assuming there was another way in that was unlocked, I could always try to sneak in, but... I'm not doing nothing, I'm just looking. No! I nearly jumped out of my socks at the unexpected voice. My socks. No, I was observing the observatory. There was Aoi-san and she was staring at me with a flabbergasted look. Listen, it's fine. Wait, have you snuck in this place before? Yeah, she's smart. She did it at night. You must have had to really muster up your courage considering how much of a scaredy cat you are. I did nothing. Well, I mean, it's not like I've actually broken in yet. More importantly. Yeah, like staring somebody, just saying. Are you sure? She answered before I even asked the question. Now that you're here, are you gonna sneak in?
口は全て鍵がかかってましたから。
You already know this though, so. Hearing that only made me wonder even more where that mysterious figure disappeared off to. Didn't you need something here?
違います。
You sure? And where are you headed to?
先輩には関係ありません。
She walked off. I also followed behind.
なんでついてくるんですか？
No reason. I'm just going the same direction as you.
私の後ろを歩いてました。
No. Just plain coincidence.
そうは思えませんでした。
It was. I promise. You're just imagining things.
先輩もどこかに用事ですか？
Yes. Wherever you're going. Suppose so.
どこですか？
Where you're going. It's none of your business, Aoi-san.
真似しないでください。
You're just imagining things.
死んだらいいと思います。
I know. After spinning the face forward again, she started walking off. I also headed in that direction. Lol. Oh, hello? After a while, we arrived at the harbor.
ついてきてるじゃないですか。
No, I want to go to the harbor. What if I want to fish? Oh, talk about a coincidence.
まだ言いますか？
Yes. Say, do you come here a lot?
関係ないです。
As for me, I've actually never been here before. Darn it, the ruse.
誰も聞いてませんから。
Alright. This place was just as desolate as a science center. There were no signs of life neither near the warehouses nor on the docked ships. It really made you wonder whether anyone actually worked here.
この港、初めてなんですか？
Nope, not once.
昔に住んでたんですよね。
Yeah, but I wasn't really the kind to go outside and explore. Accordingly, the only thing I knew about this place was that it existed. But man, it's kind of creepy how deserted this place is.
釣りをしてる人を見かける時もあったんですけど。
It's gotten seriously chilly out here as of late. I imagine that would make fishing pretty hard for people. As if on cue, a strong ocean breeze blew in from the sea. Arasan held her hair down in place. Well, not that I plan this or anything, but it looks like we're alone now.
何かしようとしたら大声あげますから。
Yes. Will anyone really hear you though?
もしもし、警察ですか？
No, I'm sorry. Why are you calling the cops already?
冗談です。
Are you sure? I don't believe you. Arasan's eyes turned towards the horizon where the sun was sinking under.
先輩はきっとちなみさんと同じで、人が本気で嫌がることはしないと思いますから。
Oh, Isuzu. The sunset made me recall the scenery at the beach. Didn't you not want me to follow you here in the first place?
やっぱりついてきたんですね。
No. I'll leave if I'm bothering you any. No response came. Instead, the words that next left her mouth were about something else entirely.
私は以前からここによく来ていましたけど、海水浴以来もっと来るようになりました。夕方を待って港を訪れて、光る水平線を見ることが多くなりました。
Aw. An impressionable sunset landscape. Even if our surroundings would be painted in a black night, so that neither the sky nor the sea remained, the horizon line alone would still remain its faint glow. That is, the afterglow which divided the world in two. The border that separated her and me.
この風景はどこか南底の星空に似ているから。
I was about to ask.
私が好きな星空に似ているから。オーロラに似ているから。
Oh. It wasn't exactly that she was opening up to me. Rather, it felt as if she were asking me to stop meddling in her affairs, in exchange for telling me this. Well, that's not gonna happen. She simply stared off at the ocean without saying a word. Her eyes glued while thinking about the world that lay on the other side of that shimmering horizon, on the other side of that boundary line. The world of the southern hemisphere and the southern sky that hung above it. A world that didn't exist here within Hibarigasaki. Specifically, what she longed for was a sky that gleamed with an aurora. A sight that couldn't be achieved with any homemade planetarium. Something that couldn't be produced through the Astral Circle's power alone. What if we had 2 Astral Circles? Oh, Suza? Oh, wow. Oh, another casual outfit. Cool. They we get all sorts of different outfits. Like ever since the uniform changed. That's neat. That's right, dinner time. You better call me Suzu, alright? I'm just saying. Suzu? Don't you do it. Alright, good. That's what I thought. Even after Suza exited the room, Isuzu's face still remained cloudy. He did something similar to her just a while ago. On the way home from the harbor, just as they're about to each go to their respective house. I guess we'll be seeing you at dinner after this, he had said. As if doing so was a routine part of their everyday lives. I mean, it is. He took the same approach even when he came to inviting her to club meetings. That became the norm. Including the 2 of them in the Kogasaka family's happy circle became the natural thing to do. But you do? Maybe time for her to go back out. Or to back out. No! Up until now, she has tagged along because she was uneasy about leaving her younger sister Suzuha alone. But at this point, she has already become like a part of the family. She can entrust them with her younger sister. No, I want you there too! And above all, she feels like continuing down this path would be dangerous for her. What do you mean? But this way, not only Suzuha, but she herself would change. Spending time with Yo and Chinami would become second nature to her. She would no longer question it, nor go against it. Being of everyone would become her daily life. And that future scares her. I see. She is only all too acquainted with the end result of becoming too emotionally attached to something. The pain that ensues when it all comes crashing down. Oh, it's okay. No, don't do it! That's self-sabotage, Isuzu. She needs to take an adequate distance from the 2 of them. She needs to separate herself from Yo. No! There's something she has to do unless she wants to feel that pain again. Oh. So that she can intentionally tell herself that nothing has changed, even if her everyday life is torn to shreds. But that's not healthy. So that she can live her life just like she always has. So that she won't have to cry those tears ever again. For those reasons, Isuzu can't allow herself to get close to him. Oh, don't! That's self-destructive behavior. Oh! Vetoed. After we finished eating dinner, those words were sprung upon us out of nowhere. Oh. No, you're not allowed to. She bowed her head. No, Chinami, no. Oh, Isuzu. Come on, Chinami, persuade her. Persuade her to stay, please. Please. No, we can't. Dang. Let's smile. Are you serious about this, Aoi-san? Please.
先輩方の団らんにはお邪魔しませんから。
No, you're not imposing on us. We want you here.
お姉ちゃん。
Convince her to stay, Suzuha, please.
鈴葉はもう一人でも大丈夫だよね。
Yes, she does. Suzuha-chan was at a loss for words. What about the bath? Remember? The bath. Aoi-san, why? This is so sudden.
もともと私はお邪魔する気はなかったんです。だから
But-
急じゃありません。
It's not imposing. We invited you. Did we do something to upset you?
何のことですか？
Like how I always follow you and stuff? Starting from when she joined the Astro Circle, I followed her as she was stargazing on the rooftop, and today as well to the harbor.
自覚あるのにやめませんよね。
I guess. But if doing that upset you, I'll apologize. So look.
もう決めたことなんです。それに先輩のせいってわけじゃありません。
It kinda does.
そもそもが変だったんです。お隣だからって団らんに加わっていたのがおかしかったんです。だからそれを普通に直しただけ。
No, that's not what you're doing.
普段通りに戻しただけ。
No! Self-sabotage, Isuzu.
何も変わりません。何も変わっていないんです。
She repeated those words, almost as if she were trying to convince herself. Yeah. Sure enough, I couldn't deny that she had a point. Whenever I tried to get closer to her, she would only distance herself from me by the same amount. After I looked into her telescope, she did not participate in the Hibari festival. And after getting to hear about her past, she ended up saying that she wanted to stop eating dinner with us. It all nets to exactly 0. And thus, everything remained the same. The distance separating us would stay the exact same. And that fact alone was what hurt me more than anything else. Who knows? Maybe it's not something I have control over. Maybe in the end, I always thought I just weren't meant to be friends. No, we can do something if we just learn why she's acting like this way, but he doesn't know because he hasn't seen the POV scenes, but we've seen it!
Isuzu-chan?
Dang, even for Aunt Shino. I mean, like, a different outfit, even for Aunt Shino, it's neat. Having finished washing the dishes, Aunt Shino came over.
もし気が変わったら、
Please, come on!
いつでも言ってね。Kogasaka You一同待ってるからね。
Oh, thank you, Auntie. Convince her. Come on, convince her, Auntie.
待ってなくて結構です。
Keep going.
待ってるわ。
Oh.
迷惑になりますから。ならないわ。それでいすずちゃんが迷惑に感じることだってないのよ。見返りを求めてるわけじゃない。そうしたいからそうするのよ。
I saw that little reaction you made, Isuzu.
だからたとえいすずちゃんが二度と私たちの団らんに加わらなくたって誰もいすずちゃんを責めはしない。
Yes, but please come anyway. Aoi-san caught her breath.
それが家族というものでしょ。
Oh, Aunt Shino.
友達というものでしょ。それが好きになるってことでしょ。
I wanted to get closer to Aoi-san. That wasn't something I desired because I thought I'd get anything in return. But nonetheless, these feelings of mine bordered on self-satisfaction. Perhaps it was okay for me to just admit it. I was beginning to develop feelings for Aoi-san. Oh, it just ends. Darn it, the scene just ends. October 11th. Aoi, please eat dinner with us still. Regular classes resumed today, so after waiting for school to end, we then met up in the club room.
小雨から聞いたわ。屋上の常時開放を頼みたいんだって。
Yes. Yeah, so you can get the student council to approve it?
却下。
Darn it!
なんでだよ。私が決めたから。応募反対。こももちゃんかっこ悪い。
Say no to tyranny! Yes, also, yes.
うるさい。週1回は使わせてあげてるんだから、それで満足しなさいよ。
That's fair, though.
私たちは毎日使いたいんだよ。わがまま反対。皆星さんかっこ悪い。
Say no to greed. Kosame, help. Do the thing.
わがままじゃなくて当然の権利だよ。
常時解放を認めるわけにはいかないから。
Say no to tyranny. Say no to greed. Say yes to lust. I mean, what? I say nothing. We'll unleash Kusame-san on it if you don't improve it.
すみません姉さん、こんな形で奪うことになってしまって。
Do it.
一体何を奪うのよ。言わないでいい。
Do it, Kusame, do it.
姉さんが大切に守っている書。
Come on.
って言ったでしょ。
Lol.
ごめんね、こももちゃん。
Do it.
誰もあげるなんて言ってないし、登場されるとムカつくのよ。
部員の女子比率が高いせいか、男の僕たちには肩身が狭い話題がよく出るな。
It happens a lot during lunchtime, too.
それでは姉さん、覚悟はよろしいですね。
Come on, Kusame.
待ちなさい。だいたい女のあなたがどうやっていい、言わなくていいから。
That doesn't matter.
墓は難しいですが、気持ちよくして最後に
You ever seen some sort of kind of hentai? Anyway.
頼むから男子もいることを忘れないでくれる。
The two guys in question were sitting back and sipping tea.
ついに姉さんとあらゆる一線を越える日が。
Come on, Kusame, convince her.
だから待ちなさいってば。屋上の件は別に意地悪で言ってたんじゃないんだから。
そんな事情はもはやどうでもいいんです。
すぐ手段と目的入れ替えるのやめてくれる。
じゃあこももちゃん、屋上の使用を認めてくれるの？
Yeah, can we get the permission? Come on, Komomo. Hizukaki heaved a heavy sigh.
いい？ 1学期は立ち入り禁止だったのが2学期からは週1回の開放を許可してあげたでしょ。
Yes, and I want you to go out of our way to give you permission to do this.
それ以上求めるのもあなたたちにとっては当然なんでしょうけど、そんな急には無理なのよ。部になったばかりなんだし誰も納得しないわ。先生方も私たち生徒会役員も。
そこをこももちゃんが非合法に押し通すんでしょ？
Yes, screw the rules.
私が不正担当みたいに言わないでくれる？
So Hizukaki, what can we do to get you to agree?
納得できる材料を揃えるしかないでしょうね。
それは何だい？
テンクルが部活動としてひばり校に貢献してるかどうか、少なくとも真面目に活動しているところくらいは見せないといけないでしょうね。
Alright, so definitely focus on the contest thing then. We showed you during summer vacation, didn't we?
十分とは言えないわね。
Well, dang.
それ以上となるとどうすればいいんでしょう？
手っ取り早いのは大会やコンクールで優秀な成績を残すことでしょうね。
Yep. Well, we kind of wanted more rooftop access so we could enter into a competition.
あなたたちそういうの出るんだ。
We could...
ひばり祭も終わったし、次の目標が欲しかったからね。
Listen, we can just get a ladder, alright? It's fine.
先行投資という意味でコンクールのために屋上の常時開放を求めることはできませんか？
Or we could do that. That might work. Hizukaki folded her arms.
説得の材料にはなるかもしれないけど、信用性がないから無理じゃないかしら。
Alright, back to the ladder it is.
なんで信用性がないんだよ。
We made a planetarium at Hibari Festival, didn't we?
それでひばり祭大賞を取ってたら文句なかったけどね。
Dang, we lost. Shit. The Grand Prix was awarded to the undertaking that stood out the most at the festival. As a bonus award, the winners also got an increase in the club funds, so I'd heard. Man, this is bullshit. Who won this? It better not have been Asuka. He didn't win, did he?
演劇部や軽音部の出し物と違って地味ですから、
Ooh.
賞を取るのは難しいんですよね。
Ooh, this is a drama club? Nice.
それでもあと一歩ってところだったのにな。
Isakaki, after observing what we do, you concluded that there weren't any problems, that we take a club seriously, right?
そうね。それが
And can't you at least give us a little future investment?
活動自体に問題はないけど、他に問題があるから。
What?
どこにあるんだよ。
Not everybody shows up like you.
部活の出席率ね。あなたたちは違うとしても不真面目な部員もいるじゃない。
Yeah, exactly. When you're one of them, so you have to show up too.
それを言ってしまうと姉さんに責任がありますよ。
Exactly. Thank you, Kusame.
私の欠席はちゃんと理由があるじゃない。
True. Still.
生徒会の仕事が忙しいからだよね。
Yeah, but still. Please give us a break with Mare.
メアさんはひばり校の生徒じゃないし、出席率をうるさく言うつもりはないわ。
In that case, it's 4 out of 6, so we're good.
じゃあ
It's like
あとは刹那先輩と
that's like 80%. It should be fine then.
刹那先輩は3年生ですし、受験や就活のために忙しい
But-
ということにしていただけませんか？
But that's not what she's doing, and I'm pretty sure both of you know that.
そうは見えないんだけどね。まあ理由としては正当かしら。
In that case, the only offending club member remaining was. Will you let us use the rooftop if we can stop Aoi-san from skipping?
説得材料にはなるって話よ。
But that's not fair then if we like have excuses for everybody else and it's just one person missing. If that shouldn't be a problem for attendance, then I'm just saying.
葵さんを構成したら常時解放をお願いしますね。
確約はできないってば。
I'll unleash Kusame-san on you if you don't guarantee it.
一人でお風呂に入る際は気をつけてくださいね。
Also, Komaro's face, darn it.
何に気をつけるのよ。言わないでいい。
背後からそっと胸を
I see.
だから男子の前でやめてくれる？
I don't think she cares.
ごめんね、こももちゃん。
あなたたち、私を怒らせるたびに不利になること、いい加減気づきなさいよ。
Are you sure? And as always, he's a cocky filled the world getting teased. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, we'll work on Aoi-san, so make sure to hold up your end of the deal too.
廃部にさせればいいのね。
That's not the deal!
小雨ちゃん。
姉さん、お覚悟を。
Get her, Kusame, get her, go!
分かったから、全力は尽くすから。
So we fought. Unlike Aoi-san, those words had a lot of weight coming from Isakaki's mouth. That's quite reassuring.
そろそろ生徒会に戻るわ。
姉さん、お疲れ様でした。
後でお仕置きだからね。
I'm pretty sure she's happy about that. Uh-huh. Yep. Why do you use that as a threat, Komomo? Isakaki held her head in agony and left the room in agony.
となると、当面の問題は葵くんの出席率だね。
Yeah?
今日も来てないけど。
That's gonna be really rough. I live right next door to her, so I'll ask her later. Also bring up the matter of the rooftop and see how that goes. Just fails miserably.
まずは小笠坂さんにお任せですね。
Can one of you come and help me, please?
手伝えることがあったら何でも言ってね。
Yes, Liz! The real question here is how in hell I was gonna persuade Aoi-san. Exactly, that's why I want help from one of them at least. I learned from experience that being forceful only results in her increasing her distance. If I didn't be a little bit forceful, nothing at all would happen. The problem I had to think about now is how exactly I was going to formulate my game plan.
葵くんは難敵だし、よく考えて行動すべきだろうね。
Senpai, would it be possible for us to make a planetarium that can project auroras?
オーロラを再現するのかい？
That's what I was thinking. Apparently, Aoi-san likes to summon auroras.
南天の星空を見ているのならオーロラだって目にしているんでしょうね。
いいな、いいな、羨ましすぎるよ。
韓流と同様プラネタリウムで釣る作戦ですね。
Yes. Listen, whatever works, alright? Whatever works. The way she worded that was a bit questionable, but that pretty much summed it up. Listen, it's fine.
でも科学館のプラネタリウムだったら可能だろうけど、自作でオーロラって見せられるのかな。
That was also one of the things that concerned me.
できないこともない。オーロラに似た光を映すインテリアライトと組み合わせるとかね。ただはっきり言って出来は期待できないね。ただの星と違ってオーロラの色彩は自然だからこそのものだ。
Listen, it can be a discount aurora, right?
それなりの設備を用意して初めて本物に近づける。自作のものじゃ葵くんも納得しないんじゃないかな。
True. Yeah, no, yeah, she wouldn't.
もしかしてようちゃん、それで科学館を見に行ったの？
Not quite. I met Aoi-san there when I went to visit. And it was not only after that I heard about her liking auroras.
閉館しているのに訪れるくらいだ。よほど科学館のプラネタリウムに思い入れがあるんだろうね。
It only reinforced just how strongly Aoi-san missed the ever so distant starry skies of the south.
いっそのこと、科学館でプラネタリウム観望会ができたらいいのにね。
閉館していても設備が生きているなら使わせてもらいたいところだね。
テンクリで準備できれば、葵さんにとってはこの上ないプレゼントになりますね。ケースも受け取ってくれると嬉しいな。
Why was the science center even closed down in the first place?
公式では何も知らされていないね。市の判断だったことくらいかな。
建物が残っているということは、まだ開館の可能性も残されているんでしょうか。
It might be worth trying to negotiate with the town hall one day. Actually, I should do that as soon as possible. Nothing would change if we just went back and forth all day about it. If I really want to get closer to Aoi-san, then now's not the time to be lazy and idle.
じゃあさ、これからみんなで聞きに行こっか。
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to the town hall.
じゃなくて、私の喫茶店に来ない？
Okay. Why? I'm not all that hungry right now.
そういうことじゃなくて。
You have good equipment there? After that, Aso said,
うちのお父さん、昔は科学館に勤めてたから。
What? Oh, that's actually not that surprising, but it is just because I didn't think this. Like, it makes sense when you think about it, but you're just saying that. I was like, what? It actually makes a lot of sense the more you think about it.
お父さん、喫茶店始める前は天文学者だったんだよ。
Who would have thought? Maybe that was one of the reasons behind the naming sense of both the dishes on the menu and the cafe itself. Yeah, that's why I said it makes more sense when you really think about it. Like, in general, like, dang.
それで科学館に勤めてた時期もあったんだよ。ようちゃんには言ってなかったと思うけどね。
It most definitely is, yes.
私も初耳ですよ。あれ、そうだっけ？
僕は知ってたよ。クラブに所属していた時に何度か会っているから。
Oh, wow, really?
アスホさん、自分からは誰にも話してなかったんじゃないですか？
Wait.
普通に知ってるものだと思ってた。
Wait a minute. No, he wouldn't be the old director, because I'm pretty sure that was the guy in the silhouette. I was thinking for a minute that it might have been the old director that Isuzu was talking about, but no, they have to be different. And but she probably still knows him then, so. Yeah, also, you come with me to Isuzu, please. You have the perfect sing. You have the perfect sing. Also, we need you. In any case, having somebody this close by who used to be affiliated with the Science Center was definitely reassuring. The mysterious person I saw you said the Science Center may have been him as well. Oh, was it him? His hair looked different to me.
この時間だとお客少ないし、お父さんも暇だからいろいろ話聞けるんじゃないかな。
We all entered the Milky Way, also leading us.
科学館が閉館した理由？
Please turn around real quick so I can check like the side of your hair to see, because it was like in a 3/4 view, but you're like in like a front view kind of. So wasted no time in asking Aso's dad, who was reading a newspaper on the counter. Yeah, your dad used to work there a long time ago, so I thought you might know something.
閉館の理由は 維持費がかさんで採算が取れなくなったからだよ。
See, the facts came to light rather easily.
夢も希望もない理由だね。子供に夢を与えるにもお金がないと難しいんですね。
I mean, you do need money for a lot of things, especially stuff like that, so.
館長が辞職したからという理由も聞いたことがありますが、そっちはただの噂だね。人前に出たがらない館長だったから辞職しているんじゃないかと住民が勘ぐったんじゃないかな。
Asu's death, that's just an embarrassed smile. Why are you embarrassed about it?
先には昔から天文台が立っていてね、公害がなく空気がきれいという理由からなんだけど、それから隕石が落ちたという経緯もあって住民の天文熱が高まったんだ。それを契機に市は天文台を宇宙科学館に建て替えた。
昔って展望台だったの？あそこ高台じゃないよね。
あの辺りは今では市街地の一部だけど、昔は公害のない暗い場所だったんだ。だから平地でも問題なかった。そして宇宙科学館が開館するとプラネタリウム観望会を筆頭に当時は大いに盛り上がったそうなんだけどね。今の子供たちは天体観測よりも他の遊びに夢中ですからね。テンクルの部長としては悲しいですが
それでついに4年前に閉館したのか。
Is there any talk of opening the place up again?
今のところはないね。採算が見込めない限り市は動こうとしないんじゃないかな。
民間の企業に任せることも難しいんでしょうか。
どうだろうね。不景気と言われ続けてそれがもう普通になってる社会だからね。
And why are they tearing it down?
取り壊すのにもお金がかかるから放置してるんじゃないかな。
This conversation really highlighted how tough of a world we lived in. I mean, hey, it's true though.
建物の中に機材は残ってるんですか？一部は企業に買い取ってもらったり他の自治体に譲渡したそうだよ。残っている機材といえば
He pondered for a bit.
投影機くらいのものだろうね。
Oh, can we use it, please?
投影機？
Please, we need it.
プラネタリウムのですか？そうだよ。古いものだったせいかどこにも引き取り手がなくてね。
We can fix it up.
投影機の仕組みは複雑だからあまり古いものだと整備できる技術者が限られてしまうんだ。
It was probably left in the science center because nobody could find a qualified engineer who could work on it. For us, though, that was a godsend.
博物館に寄贈の話も上がったんだけど科学館の職員の反対もあってね、まだ使えるのに展示には早いって。だから今は館長が一人で整備を続けてるんだ。定期的に科学館に足を運んではね。
じゃあ
Aso's face lit up in a flash.
お父さん、科学館のプラネタリウムってまだ使えるの？
Seems like it.
投影機が生きているならドームスクリーンに星空を映し出すことは可能だろうね。
Let's use it! And the director of the science center was protecting the projector even to this day.
これは案外うまくいくかもしれないね。
その方に頼めばプラネタリウムを使わせてもらえるかもしれません。お父さん、館長さんに連絡って取れる？
Yeah. Would you be able to get in touch with him?
みんなプラネタリウムを使いたいのかい？
Yes.
いいから連絡取れるの？取れないの？
最近会ってないけど連絡くらい簡単だよ。
The chance you've been searching for is finally here. A chance to once more shrink the distance between us and Aoi-san.
プラネタリウムの使用は可能だとしても僕は賛成しかねるけどね。
なんで？
He gazed fixedly at Aso.
お父さん、私が天文クラブに所属するの反対したけどまたそういうことするの？
Also, still a member. I haven't forgotten even 1 second of my life. He gave a bitter grin.
ひばりが崎の宇宙科学館は閉館した。
I mean,
それでも閉館セレモニーでは住民だけじゃなく 他の市からも天文ファンが詰めかけた。
Well, I mean, we know it closed down.
最後のプラネタリウム観望会は全客席が埋まる盛況ぶりだったんだ。それを一番喜んでいたのは他ならぬ館長だったはずだからね。君らの話をすればあの人は多分喜ぶ。だったら止めることはできないのかもしれないね。
My bad. My finger twitched. Hold a minute. Well, isn't it? He continued on. There you go. Sorry, my bad. Sorry about that. Isuzu, we have good news. Oh, no. No, don't make me go in alone. After all went our separate ways, I decided to pay Awasan a visit at her home. In order to inform her about the discussion we just had, about how he might be able to see the planetarium at the Science Center in action once more. She's gonna decline to go. We all humbly gave Aso's dad her thanks and asked him if he could get a hold of the director for us. He's not answering. Oh no. There was no reply after I pressed the doorbell. Guess no one's home. No, she just started answering. Maybe she was at her house. Oh, she's just ignoring the doorbell. But she did say that she wouldn't be eating dinner with us anymore, so probably not. Oh, yo, don't give up. No.
お姉ちゃん、家にいないんですか?
Pretty sure she was. Didn't seem like it. Any idea where she might have went?
すみません、知らないです。
Her bedroom?
葵ちゃん、夕飯に来ないのかな?
Probably not. No, definitely not. Not yet. Also, you have a nice new casual outfit too.
私、何度も誘ったんですけど。
I headed for the hallway.
お兄ちゃん、出かけるの?
I actually like the orange one more though, not gonna lie. For a bit.
もうすぐご飯だよ。
Tell Aunt Shino you guys can go ahead and start eating without me. Aunt Shino's making dinner in the kitchen just as Chinami said. Judging by the time, she should just about have dinner ready in a little bit.
もしかして、お姉ちゃん探すんですか?
Yeah, I think I know where she might be.
見つけたら絶対連れてきてね。今日はちなみも料理手伝ったんだから。
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe we should wait a day. Tell Aunt Shino I'm not eating.
そろそろちなみの腕を信用してほしいよ、お兄ちゃん。
I refuse.
私は楽しみです。ちなみさんのお料理初めてですから。
It was nice knowing you, Suzuha. Come on, Suzuha-chan, let's go look for our sign together.
それは難しいよ、お兄ちゃん。鈴葉ちゃんはちなみ主催のめくるめくディナーツアーに招待されてるからね。
Why do you want to kill Suzuha? A dinner gala hosted by you? Sound like the ball jumping on everyone's life. Probably.
行き先は天国じゃないよ。
Right, they go straight to hell. Glad we're on the same page. Oh,
ちゃん
man.
と現世に戻ってくるんだよ。
Sure. Suzuha-chan, have you ever had an out-of-body experience before?
そういう意味じゃないよ、お兄ちゃん。
あらあら、ダメよ、ようちゃん。ちなみちゃんだってお料理上達してるんだから。
Press X to doubt immensely.
特に今日のは自信作ですから。
Oh no.
とっても美味しいカフェゼリーだったものね。
What?
はい、ちなみ自慢の卵焼きですから。
How do you mix coffee with jelly? Not only did you wind up making a completely different dish, you somehow managed to change the texture on top of that?
ご飯の用意できてるわよ。
Hard pass? Hard pass?
とっても楽しみです。
Oh, Suzuha. Both Chinami and Aunt Shino had deficient taste buds, so it seemed the possible casualty I'd have to worry about was poor Suzuha-chan. Aunt Shino, please make sure Suzuha-chan stays alright. And I mean that literally.
大丈夫よ。料理は愛情なんだから。
Listen, Isuzu is already trying to get away from us. We can't have anything happen to Suzuha, okay? I had a feeling that Chinami's natural cooking non-ability was powerful enough to raise any sort of impact love might have, but what's done was done. I just have to pray that Suzuha-chan came out unscathed. Yep. Well. Rip Suzuha. Hibarigasaki gates were still open. The possibility that Aoi-san might be on the rooftop crossed my mind, but I instantly dismissed that thought. There were no stars in the sky yet. Hence, Aoi-san wouldn't be here. I mean, the telescope is just black. She just wants to, like, remember her nostalgia. Does the stars matter? Passing the station, I saw the silhouette of a person off into the distance the moment I walked by the front of the science center. It wasn't Aoi-san, and furthermore, the shadow was inside the science center grounds. I followed the figure with my line of sight for a while, but they soon disappeared. Hey, get back here! I had no idea who it was. Aso's dad, perhaps? Maybe it was somebody else. The most likely suspect I could think of was the director. And then proceeded to head towards my destination. Ah, the lookout. On my way there, the bright orange sky became coated in a deep blue. So you were here, okay. I thought you were just ignoring the doorbell. I also looked off into the indigo-colored ocean as she held on her hair from being blown about by the sea breeze. That's unfortunate. But no use crying over it, you know? You can always see it another time. That also holds true for the skies of the southern hemisphere. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Speaking of which, I spoke melodramatically. If I were to tell you I could show you that sky, what would you do? And what are you actually thinking, huh? Come on, don't say that. At least give it some thought. I don't believe you. Your answer? So it's hopeless, huh? You sure? Even though the horizon had long since lost its glimmer, her eyes still stood fixated on it. Well, we weren't gonna do that. The southern sky I'm wanting to show you is a lot closer to the real thing. I think I am making a lot of sense actually, and just don't want to admit it. Say, Aoi-san, you liked the Science Center's planetarium, didn't you? She scrunched her eyebrows. Yes. And what would you do if I said yes? She fell back into silence. Darn it! Please give it some thought. Don't just write it off so quick. No, you didn't. Your answer? Well, that certainly hurts to hear. What's the planetarium at the Science Center like? The cool ocean wind continued to rob the warmth from our bodies each time it blew past us and drifted off into the distance. Can you tell me? Well, to tell you the truth, I've actually never seen a real planetarium before. Nope. Never would have thought that, huh? Well, it's more of a recent thing. Joining the Astro Circle is what skyrocketed my enthusiasm. I wasn't always like I am now. Perhaps I was once the same as Aoi-san. For her, stargazing was something she did not out of any passion for astronomy. In the same vein, I initially joined the Astro Circle not caring too much about the stars. I bet a real planetarium projector is several times cooler than the ones we made. You've seen one, so what's it like? In response to my question, she stated those words plainly. Isuzu? Oh, hello? Oh, let's talk about the final planetarium showing again.
晴れても観客が列をなしてドームの外に出て行ってもずっと動けなかったんです。名残惜しかったからだと思います。これで終わりだなんて考えたくなかったんです。私は立ち尽くすしかなかった。私は泣くしかできなかった。
Isuzu.
泣くしかできない自分が悔しくて涙が止まることはなかった。だからかもしれません。そんな私を見かねて声をかけてくる人がいたんです。
The director?
その人は科学館の館長だと名乗りました。
Yep.
私は天文クラブに入っていてもこれまで館長の顔を知りませんでした。私だけじゃなかったと思います。館長は人前に出るのが苦手だそうで閉館セレモニーでさえみんなの前に姿を出さなかったんです。なのにその時館長は私に声をかけてきた。いいものを見せてあげるって言ってきたんです。最後のとっておきだって泣いていた私をあやす意味だったんだと思います。
Aww.
館長は私をプラネタリウム投影機の台座の前まで連れて行きました。上映中は投影機の姿は暗いから分かりません。上映が終わっても席からは離れている場所にあったから遠目でしか見ることができませんでした。ドームの中心に置かれたその黒い機械は天井の照明を受けて鈍く輝いていました。まるで星空を仰ぎ見るかのようにそこにありました。投影機を見たことのない人にそれがどんな形かを説明するのは難しいと思います。一番近いのは地球儀かもしれませんが間近で見るともっとゴツゴツしてるんです。これがどうやって星空を映すんだろうって私は不思議でたまらなかった。そんな風に思いながら機械をペタペタ触っていたら館長は言ったんです。この穴から中を覗き込めるって。
Oh, they didn't. I thought they were gonna have him like use his voice, but
投影機の中には宇宙が広がってるって。私はそこに顔を近づけました。そして確かに見たんです。宇宙を見たんです。それは恒星投影球と呼ばれるものでレンズを通してスクリーンに星座を映す元になるものなんだそうです。
oh, the star ball, huh?
私はいつしか泣き止んでいました。私は宇宙を見たから。その宇宙に南天の星空を見たから。私は長い時間覗き込んでいたみたいです。その間に館長はどこからか望遠鏡を持ってきていたんです。
That's when he gave her the telescope.
私はその望遠鏡を受け取りました。屋上の鍵と一緒に受け取りました。
Yep, and the key.
これで好きな時に宇宙が見えるって言われて。
Aw.
科学館がなくなってもいつでも会いに行けるって。君の好きな星空に会える。
Then why is
館
it?
長は知らなかったんです。
Yeah, I was gonna say, then why is it like broken?
私が会いたい星空はヒバリガ崎からは見えないのに。
I feel like it can. There's just something wrong with the telescope.
ヒバリ港の屋上からは見えないのに。
So lookout was off limits. The next best place to view the stars would be the rooftop. The director must have handed her that cube, that in mine. But in the end, the star sky that I always saw on the sea wasn't there. Why are you telling me this? Do they even know? Just on a whim?
多分そうです。
After telling me that, are you planning to distance yourself from me again? Are you maybe thinking about leaving the club? Please don't. You remain silent. Want to make another bet? The bet again. She blinked in surprise at those words. I promise you I'll show you that planetarium at the Science Center. In exchange, will I ask her to not quit the club? Maybe to show up more often? Yeah, no, neither of those are the correct answer. Allow me to repair the telescope you got from the director. After thinking long and hard, that was the strategy I'd arrived at. The course of action I'd take in order to get closer to Aoi-san. Because there was one thing that she cherished more than anything else. And that thing was a telescope. Yeah, for sure. But rather than a bet, this time it's more of a deal.
どうして
Because I care about you and I don't want you to distance yourself from us. You in or you out? What do your answer be?
その前にどうしてって聞きました。
Oh, probably because I feel the same way the director did. You probably didn't know that the star sky that you love can't be seen from Hibarigasaki. But I don't think that's the only reason he gave you that telescope. I think he wanted you to come to love the starry sky of this town, Hibarigasaki sky. That's why I entrusted the telescope to you. Around when did it stop working?
もらってから1ヶ月も持ちませんでした。
Oh, dang. Yeesh, that thing must have been seriously old. Yeah. Yeah. What can I say? Your intentions were great, but you slipped and fell short. Just short of the goal there, so to speak, Mr. Director, whose name I don't even know. Or do we? I feel the same way as he does. I also want you to love the stars here in Hibarigasaki. I'd like to try meddling just a little bit more. Is that okay?
押し付けですか？
Well, that's usually not my saying, but I figured I'd give it a shot this time.
嫌いならしないでください。
But see, there was something that I hated even more. Something I owe realizing to you.
私のせいですか？
What I hated more was the fact that nothing was changing. Well, that's only pertaining to you, though.
また私のせいですか？
Are we gonna drop the bomb? These frustrating feelings were born precisely because it was Aoi-san. So are you up for it or not? I need an answer.
その前にもう一つ聞かせてください。
No, it depends. What is it? Sure, what is it?
どうしてそこまでしてくれるんですか？
Are we gonna do it? Then no, because it's you, I suppose?
答えになってません。
Jeez, I practically spelled it out in big bolded letters for you there. Listen, it's fine.
もういいです。わかりました。
It sounded like she gave in.
先輩がしつこいのは今に始まったことじゃないですから。
Exactly.
だからできるなら私に科学館のプラネタリウムを見せてください。もう一度見せてください。
Oh. I responded and promised her I would do just that. Everything from here on out mostly depended on the director now. If he gave hours on the telescope with the same feelings that I have now, then this will go well. It has to. Wait, what? We don't want. What? We don't want him to have had the same. We don't want him to have the same feelings. Cause no. Just say it. Cause we're into her. What do you mean? October 12th.
ちょうど今お父さんが館長さんと電話で話してるよ。
Okay, that answers that. But all right, I also. But all right, so yeah, Isuzu was trying again to get as you said, distance stuff from us, and was trying to quit the family dinner, darn it. And maybe she was right to do that, considering Chinami is doing Chinami things now. But yeah, rip Suzuha. But yeah, so we're gonna show the planetarium now, since we got stuff to director and all that. Thank goodness for also his dad being knowing him and all that. Used to be part of the science club too. which is also interesting to learn about. Like I said, it makes way more sense the more you think about it, but like at a glance, you wouldn't think that he was part of the Science Center too. That was interesting. Yeah, next time, hopefully we can. Oh yeah, also we have we have a lot of shit to worry about. First we have to get Isuzu to fall in love with the stars of Hibarigasaki, and then show up to Club more, and then we gotta show them that we're capable, so we can win the contest, and then keep the rooftop on more than one day. So yeah, lots of shit. For now, we're just gonna focus on on Isuzu because that's the main priority right now. So yeah, and this time instead of a bet, we made an exchange. Hopefully everything will work out this time. Hopefully.